As a UN convention to combat desertification is taking place in Abidjan, many reports from the international organisation are pointing out the devastating impacts of drought on the African population. A critic weather condition hitting hard 40% of Somalis currently facing extreme levels of food insecurity. Farmers in North Somalia say they are finding it hard to grow anything at all. We have been adversely affected by the drought. The wells we used to irrigate our farms have dried up. Our lands are now at risk of being invaded by wildlife because they too are affected by the drought, so they come looking for pasture. We have lost a significant amount of crops we were hoping to harvest. The International Fund for Agriculture Development, who has just launched a crisis response initiative, says the impact of drought has been exacerbated by the war in Ukraine as it increased fertilizers and fuel prices. More widely, the UN insists on the necessity for the global population to grow more resistant crops which need less water and to reduce animal products.
This region, which Kenya, of course, is a big part of what's been impacted, but Ethiopia, Djibouti, Somalia, this region has been severely affected by drought following impacts that are related to land, like the desert locusts, for example. So we have a situation where land degradation already was making it challenging for small farmers and pastoralists. Then other issues such as the locusts damage the crop, and now you've crossed a tipping point with this drought. It's one of the worst droughts in decades.
The UN Convention says global warming will increase the risk of droughts in many vulnerable regions in the world, particularly in countries with high population growth rates. World Bank figures show that climate change could push 216 million people off their land by 2050, mostly because of drought.